My name is Y.A.P.P. I'm from New York City, and I do community-based solutions to incarceration. In my background, I grew up in a compound. My family were Black Panthers, revolutionary activists. My mom was like one of the first social workers at Project Green Hope, a reentry for women. My father was one of the first Black martial artists in New York State. They created the South Bronx neighborhood community centers and other free breakfast programs. And so for me, growing up into this work, it gave me a different sort of view of service, and people still need to have survival programs. Far too often those directly impacted by issues aren't allowed to be the solution to those issues, even though they have the most experience with that issue. Rage is a justifiable emotion. It's when you've been violated so much that every day and occurrence of your life, you have all these obstacles that other people don't have, other cultures, other races don't have. And so it becomes 10, 20, 30 times harder for you to be successful. Community is about bringing those services together, those resources, so that our young people can thrive and that our most marginalized population can be successful in life, have a clear pathway as into where to go.
Mack says it looks like any other building here on Tinton Avenue, but he says this has become a place of hope and healing for 5 men trying to change their lives.
It's a bigger picture to everything.
Yeah, and the big picture looks good. 21-year-old DeAndre Simmons from the Bronx moved into his new apartment this week. This is your new kitchen.
Yeah. Fresh.
What do you think?
Fresh, new, like a pair of sneakers.
He says it's been a rough road, nearly impossible to find a place to live while he's going through the process of seeking justice, waiting for his day in court. Thanks to a supportive housing program called the YouthAntiPrison Project, Simmons finally has a place of his own.
Keep going and do more for myself.
Simmons is one of many men and women between 18 to 25 years old getting help here.
We're supporting and housing 5 youth.
The founder, Mack, says the program provides stability, first in housing, then in education, training, and jobs.
But we train 25 youth a year per semester, and it's really impacting and transforming their lives.
Mack knows how hard it is to survive after prison. Incarcerated for 12 years and in solitary confinement for 5 of them.
So the system is designed in a way that you have to be incarcerated or get services only when you've been arrested.
He's now made it his life's mission to help other formerly incarcerated men and women stay out of prison and get back into society. He has 3 buildings in the Bronx and in Brooklyn, helping young adults get back on their feet.
18 to 25 is that age that we need to help and support them, to put them on a path to stability.
Mack was one of several winners of what's called the David Prize, sponsored by the Walentus Family Foundation of Brooklyn. It gives 5 extraordinary New Yorkers $200,000 each year. Mack has plans to expand.
So by creating this caring community, by hodgepodging these resources, we're creating a different track for some of the youth to go out there and help the others.
Simmons feels blessed by the housing and the chance he was given. He starts college this week, and he says the future looks bright.
I see a lot going on. I just got to keep going with what I'm doing. That's how I feel.
The best is yet to come.
Yeah.
And if you'd like more information about the YouthAntiPrison Project or the award, just go to pix11.com and we'll link you there. In the Bronx, Monica Morales, Pix 11 News.
So the house in the Bronx that we're doing, like I said, it's in New York 15, which is the most marginalized, poorest district in the United States of America. And so we're creating a sort of platform where not only is it a safe space to live, during your entire correctional period, which mostly runs into 4 or 5 years long for young adults, we're housing you, training you. And so it becomes this sort of bridge point to say, you don't have to know exactly where you want to be. We just need to set those goals and we'll meet them together. Here on our top floor, we have 3 rooms. We like our rooms to be big enough so that people are comfortable in it. A lot of times people are coming from a cell half the size of this room. And so we want to be able to create a safe space. It's an investment into the future of our future. The future of our city relies on the next generation, not the past. And so investing in that future is investing in a future in New York.
But me, I go there for the cheese. Do that up on my back, and you know them have to eat. So don't test me kill the blood clean. Yeah, hear me? Me say me have to go and feed. Know me and the rat, but me, I go there for the cheese. Do that up on my back, and you know them them off it eat. So don't test me kill the blood clean from the gully. Get the youths I come up from the gully. Don't take talk on the streets, them we study. I count up the cash, tell mum if you not worry. I pray a different part and I chat it in a hurry from the gully. Get the youths I come up from the gully. Don't take talk on the streets, them we study. I count up the cash, tell mum if you not worry. I pray a different part and I chat it in a hurry. It started that first Christmas, ain't really get shit I asked for.